So today is an active rest day, and instead of me doing the same moves that the app has, I'm just going to flow intuitively with some yoga moves, some stretches. So I'm just going to begin by doing a little loosening up. Please do what your body wants to do. Just get yourself moving. Just do some neck rolls. Of course, I have my favorite beats on. Continuing to smile using that mirror to reflect the best in you right now. See your amazing body, your amazing smile. The functioning of your body. How amazing is it? What a gift it is to be able to move in this moment. Circle ankles. Let this be a very intuitive flow. I'm just sharing what I'm doing, encouraging you to flow with your body, with your soul. Do some standing cat-cows. Gonna bend forward gently, swing side to side. Come into that squat, stand. Remember to use anything around you to help your body better get into any position, blocks, any higher surfaces. Let's start with a little gentle movement here, a little marching in place. Let's bring the arms in it, just warming up a little further. Bring a light bounce to the body, why not? Okay, so bring some nice side bends. Twist. I am going to, instead of coming down to a vinyasa, I'm gonna just step back instead. So step back with the right leg. Again, we can use any surfaces around us to help better balance. I'm gonna use my blocks and come all the way down and just rock gently back and forth. Pressing the hips forward, inviting a twist to the left. And then folding forward over the left leg. Switching, rocking back and forth with my right foot forward this time. Pressing forward. And then folding over, bringing my hips back. Bringing my hands farther out, swaying the hips from side to side. Maybe come to the fingertips, letting my chest fold towards the mat. Coming out to the side, other side. Thread the needle, right hand up and under. Again, letting this be what you need it to be for your body, whether you want to hold the stretch or come in and out. Switching to the opposite hand now. Going to bring that other stretch here, coming down. Remember, you could use a wall and do this against the wall instead of on the floor. I try to take at least 3 breaths. Child's pose. Step up to standing. And I just want to practice some warrior poses without coming down to the floor. So we're just going to step back with our right leg. Hips open up to the right. Your back toes are facing the right side of the mat and your front toes facing the front of the mat. Looking over your left hand, bending into that front leg. Nice deep breath. Exhale, coming back for peaceful warrior, keeping that front leg bent. And then coming towards the front, where you can have your forearm on your thigh, where you can come down to the floor. You can also use the block. Really opening up here to the right. Coming up, straightening the front leg. Bringing that back foot to face forward, and we can bend over for pyramid pose. Again, we can use the blocks or place our hands on our thighs, feeling a stretch, a release. Bend the leg, and let's do that on the other side. So let's bring the left leg back this time. Back foot faces the left. Front leg is bent. Look over your hands. Breathing. Exhaling to the back. Your arm could be lifted or maybe just at your waist. Look up if that feels good. If not, you can look wherever is comfortable for you. And from there, we're gonna come, bring that forearm on the thigh, or use a block, or bring our hand down to the mat. Comfortably to where you're breathing and there's no discomfort. You can get a nice full breath in. Straighten the leg, bring the back foot in closer, and we could use here our blocks. Place our hands on our thighs, or bring our hands to the surface, bending over the straightened leg. Breathing. Relaxing into your stretch. Okay, let's come back to the front of the mat. From here, let's practice a balance pose. Maybe warrior 3. You could do warrior 3. Maybe we can start by lifting our right knee up. We can hold on to a surface if we'd like. Breathing, maybe stretch out, straighten that leg. Tight core, shoulders away from the ears, just practicing balance really. And then see if you can, without touching the surface, bring that right leg back behind you. Again, you can hold onto a chair. Try to bring it parallel, toes pointing towards the floor. You can also use blocks here. And try to bring that leg parallel, your chest as well, to the floor. Always that belly button tucked into the spine. See what it feels like to let go maybe. Just using one hand. And then maybe try both. And come back to standing, and then we'll do that on the opposite side. So let's start by lifting that left knee up, practicing our balance, bringing our shoulders down, belly button in, straightening the leg, and then gently, carefully bringing it behind us. Maybe you just want to practice your warrior 3 this way, bringing your hands out in front, at your sides, behind you, or maybe we want to lean towards the blocks again, trying to bring that leg parallel with the toes pointing towards the floor. And then maybe we we experiment with letting go of one block, and then challenging for me, letting go here. My hands are behind my back, so this is different for me. And that's what this is all about, just exploring your body, going with the flow. So from here, let's see, we did a little balance, we did a little warrior pose. Maybe we just come down to the mat. Maybe we can practice a little bit of core while we're here. So we can place our hands behind us and lift one leg at a time. See how that feels. Can we lift both? Maybe experimenting, placing them on blocks. And then lifting. See how that feels. Maybe holding behind the thighs, holding yourself up. Experimenting. Maybe we let go. Maybe we bring our hands behind us and straighten the legs out. And hug the knees. And try again. Maybe come farther back and see what that feels like. Woo. And hug the knees. Alright. Let's bend the right leg and maybe fold towards the left leg. I'm gonna place the block beneath my head. You can also sit on a pillow, cushion, maybe even a block to bring your hips a little higher. It might be easier for you to get into a fold. I'm gonna try the opposite leg. Folding over the right. Experiment with pointing and flexing your feet. And then we're gonna come to laying down, hugging the knees and stretching the legs up. If you have a strap, you might want to pause here and get some extra stretches. Maybe you want to experiment with that. With the strap, we can bring our legs out to each side. See what that feels like. Let's go for a nice pigeon here, where we're bringing the right ankle to the thigh, pulling it close to your chest. here, you can grab onto your shin or grab onto the back of the thigh, or simply just leave the foot on the floor. This might be enough for you in this moment. Just relax into your stretch, into your movement, experimenting and exploring with your amazing body. Bringing the knees over to the left. Shoulders stay on the surface. Maybe you bring your left hand to your right thigh. Hold that down. You can bring a cushion or block in between the knees or beneath the knee. A few breaths on that side. And then carefully, one knee at a time, over to the right. And from here, if you're ready to just relax, maybe you can bring your legs up to against the wall, or bring your shins to a chair, or maybe you want to bring your feet further apart and have your knees knock into each other, and just create a resting pose. Or you can come to happy baby and gently sway from side to side for a few breaths. Maybe stretch the legs out and bend them back in towards your ribs. Maybe some circles. You know what your body needs in this moment. And I'm ready to be done with my stretch for this morning, for this morning movement. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. I hope everything goes your way. Love and light.